Hi guys. Hi Alan, Sue, Jane. How you doing? Let's get this out the way. This is the one I finished this morning. If you missed the Twitch stream, you can still go and view this. It's on replay. It's finished. It's done. Needs varnishing, and then it'll be up for sale. If you're on my website, you can pre-order it. Pre-order isn't quite the right word. Pre-purchase, I guess. You can have dibs on it. Hi Ina, Nick, Cody. Happy halfway to Halloween, or as some of you like to say, Beltane. This ridiculous piece of cardboard here is stopping my thing from going further and further that way. So it's supposed to be there, and it's actually down here. It's not terribly convenient. I need to fix it, but I don't quite know how. So for now, we've Rogivered it. Because of course we have. Hey Chloe. Oh, just going to do something pretty for Beltane, I think, because I don't have a Beltane page in here yet. Well, I have a Beltane page, but I don't have anything on it yet. Let's clip that one down. And clip that one down. There we go, that's better. Hi Rebecca. From Germany. Guten Abend. Wie geht's? Don't think I need to auto adjust or anything, so we're good to go. Yay! So Beltane's all about pretty women and flowers, basically, and all the nefarious deeds that going wandering around in the woods on your own as a pretty girl in the summer get you, all the shenanigans that you can get into. Where's my pencil? Hi Miss Maddie. What have I done with my pencil? Hi. Hello. Hello Miss Maddie. Hi there. Oh, belly rubs for Maddie. Belly rubs. Hi baby. Auntie Ina's here to give you belly rubs today. Yes she is. Yes she is. Hi. Seriously though, where's Mummy's pencil? I literally just had it in my hand about 10 minutes ago. It's got to be in my pencil case somewhere. Let's try again. Pen, 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 pen. Blue pencil. Blue pencil. Ah, there's my pencil. See, it had to be in here somewhere. So I poured a couple of reference images off Pixabay because Pixabay is free stuff by fellow creatives. For the purpose of making stuff like this. I like this girl, but I don't like her flower crown. I like that girl's flower crown and daisies, but I don't like her facial expression. She looks a bit... Smile for the camera. So I might use this one, I think, for the general face. But I really liked the pose of this little girl. I liked the way she was holding the flowers. Now she's a girl, not a woman, so I'll have to adjust her a little bit. But the basic proportions and everything will be the same. So I think I can do it. So what I'm going to do, because I'm a visual person, I need to see this. This is what I do with my commissions when somebody sends me 3 or 4 different photos of the same person to work on. I'm going to do this in Sketchbook purely because I know Sketchbook better, and I'm still getting to grips with Procreate. Procreate's a bit tricksy, so let's have her there, like so, and let's there we go. Okay, and then add the other girl so I can get her face. Oh, there's the other 2 that have come up now. This was the other girl I was looking at. I do actually really like her, and she's a very similar sort of... very similar way of sitting, isn't she? That could actually work. Maybe I'll use her, because that's the one I originally chose, and then I couldn't find her because she disappeared. So by dropping the opacity, I can get her positioned and where I want her. So I'm basically just going to line up the face and the neck and get the approximate size. And then I'm just going to erase the bits that I know are going to be in the way. Like that. And that's called a composite image. The head's a little bit too far up, actually, because it's a woman's head on a child's body, so it's a little bit out of... I can adjust it as I go. Obviously her head's far too big at the moment. And then I really liked that other woman's bouquet. This one here. So how big do I need that to be? Maybe about that big. So let's get rid of the bits that we don't need. I'll keep her hand in there just for reference so I can line it up with the other girl. And I reckon about, ooh, I reckon if I put it about there, looks like it's on her shoulder then. And let's put that, yeah, I need to erase that bit of the hand there so I can see her hand. That's better. See, now we've got a composite image. Now this, I'm going to make her bigger. Whoops. Because she's not in proportion. Size-wise, she's not in proportion. I'm going by the shoulders, so I'm trying to make the shoulder width twice the width of the head. Because they're both at the same angle, I can do it that way. So she should be about that sort of size, I think. Obviously the body needs changing and stuff like that, but Autodesk Sketchbook I'm using, but you can do it in Procreate as well. It's just that I find it easier to use Sketchbook because I'm still learning Procreate. Procreate is more for art stuff, whereas this is more for photo manipulation. So now I've got those all set up, I can resize the whole image onto the page. I think I can probably, if I do it like that, and then I do so that's her shoulders, her neck. I need to change the dimensions of this image that way. Ah, can't do it that way. Ah, yes you can, okay. And merge, there we go. I need to change the dimensions of that image vertically. Let's stretch it down to get the woman's proportions more than the child's proportions. That's better. Now we've got something that looks a bit more like what I was aiming for. So by taking lots of different images, you can create an image that you can then use as a reference, and you're not actually copying any one image. And by the time I've finished it, it won't actually look like this either. So it's kind of a cool way of doing pictures when you have a vague idea of what you want to do, but you need the reference to be able to get the kind of proportions and stuff. So I'm going to put that up there. And I reckon I can probably... Oh, I'd quite like to have her sitting on this page, but I think if I do her centre line is about there, to be able to get her head in, then her knees are going to be off over here. So I'll probably be better off doing her here so that she can take up sort of that area. Which would make more sense because then she'll be facing into the page. So let's do that way. So yeah, the program I was using was Autodesk Sketchbook. You can also do it in Adobe Photoshop. You can do it in GIMP if you're on the computer. You can do it in Procreate. Basically anything that has layers. You can even do it in things like Snapseed or something like that, where you can just composite pictures together. I do it a lot with like commissions, where somebody will have sent me a picture of their dog and it's not quite what I need. You know, there's not enough of the body showing in one photo, or there's not enough of the head in another, or I prefer the turn of the head in one photo to what it is in another one. And it's a really easy way of just compositing the picture together to make a reference photo that works for what you want to draw. And there are... It's alright, it's my phone switching back on. There are lots and lots and lots of tutorials on YouTube about how to use all of those programs. It's, as you saw, it's super simple to do. You've just got to know how to work with layers and erase stuff. And of course, importing an image and resizing it and that kind of thing. So it's just basic photo manipulation rather than actual drawing. Okay. So let's say her head's going to be about there, her shoulders, her arm, so her back is going to be there. Let's say her legs are going to be maybe here and here and here. I might fit her on one page after all, but I'd rather have enough room to play with it if I want to and add more room. So that's going to be her flowers and her crown. So her face centre is going to be about there. I cannot foreshorten for the life of me, so this is going to end up being dress, because I'm better at drawing fabric than legs. Like Photoshop would have that on the Big Mac, and I can't, can't use that on anything else. You have Photoshop apps now, but Autodesk Sketchbook is free. Even on iPad it's free. Yep. Sorry, I keep banging the camera. I've got it set up for the easel that I used earlier. Hi, Rose. Oh, Razor's gone walkabout again. And I've lost the clippy thing off the end. I've done that with the other one as well. Grr. Tell you what I'll do. I'll upload this to which account am I in? Oh yeah, the main one. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Whoops. Where does that come from? Oh my god. There is a search thing that comes up. I'm sure it's from Yahoo, and it comes up and takes over my damn computer. And I keep getting rid of it and it keeps coming back. I don't want to use Yahoo. If I wanted to use Yahoo, I'd be in Yahoo. I want to use Google. Hate when it does that. There's no excuse for it these days. Grr. Okay, so share. Whoops. That's what I'm doing. Create link. Copy. Alrighty. If I put that in photo reference download. Oops, can't spell reference. There we go. Yeah, no means no, not ask me again repeatedly for the next 3 hours. Exactly. So if anybody wants to download my reference photo and work alongside me, that's the link for it. And I've put it in the description bar as well, because I don't know which will work for people, so. Her chin doesn't look right, but it's not her chin that's wrong. Oh, this is doing my head in. Why does it keep coming out? Her chin looks wrong, but it's not her chin that's wrong. It's her mouth that's wrong. Her mouth should be down a bit further. That's better. She's got her head tilted up, so of course her chin's going to look bigger than it should do, or would normally do. because you're seeing all this plane of the chin, rather, which you wouldn't normally see. Let's give her a slightly slender neck, like that. There we go, that's better. Hiya! East Coast USA, cool. Is it early for you? Oh no, it's 5 o'clock, so it's not that early. Okay, so I reckon her hand's going to be about there, which puts her, if her shoulder's there and her elbow is about there, that means her arm's going to be like that and then like that. Slightly bigger shoulder, there we go. So then there's that shoulder. She puts that hand there and there, like that. She's a woman, so I'm going to give her a outie chest rather than an innie chest, which is what this little girl's got. This little girl goes inwards like that because she's young, obviously, but this one I'm going to have her going out, and we'll give her a slightly larger bum, and her knees will come up like that. Let's say they're going to be, let's see if her hips there. Her arm should be a bit lower than that, actually. Should be more there. That's better. This one's okay because it's at the back, it's shorter anyway. Let's put her dress like that, so it's kind of flowing around her. And then we don't have to draw legs, see? Susan, hey! Cassie, hi. Oops. This is what I do over on my Patreon. Is kind of stuff you can do for your Book of Shadows. And we do a mix of art and research. So like last month we were working on sigils and drawing sigils and creating them. And then this month, for May, we're going to be doing lithomancy, which is all about runes and stones and hagstones and all that kind of stuff. But it's we actually go off and research our own stuff. It's not me telling you all about it. We research our own thing, and then you'll come back and do... I keep losing my eraser. God darn it. I'm going to have to stick the damn thing in again. I think it's gone down my jumper. Ugh! Yeah, you get a study guide, so you get to go off and research your own things. You can work at your own level. So if you've done stuff before, you can work at a more advanced level and things. And then we make pretty Books of Shadows pages out of it. And other stuff. But she's a little bit too squished here. I might have to make her dress go off the page, but maybe I can make her... She's quite chunky. I don't tend to draw skinny girls. Okay, so let me see. What do I want to do with her hair? This girl's hair is short. I like the way it flows on this side, so let's do it there and cover that ear and cheek, and the mess that's her shoulder. So her hair would come down like that a bit, and maybe that would go behind her shoulder, so that would come in front. Let's do it kind of like that. And then on this side, let's have it go behind her face there, and then come back out down here. I like this curl, but I don't, oops, I like this curl, but I don't want it way up around her face like that, so I'm going to put that curl in there. I like the way it looks. And then we'll have this bit coming down. I don't want to put too much on that side of her face. I want her flowers to be there. So then her crown is coming further down on her head here. Maybe there. So that's going to be where we draw her flowers. Yeah, I like that. And then we've got her bouquet is coming up there, and I'll do that sort of here. So we've got 2 layers of flowers then. Yes, I like that. Trying to encourage her to find her own style. Yeah, that's what I like to do with my students, because some people don't really know what they want to do, and other people just like to do a lot of writing, but then they get bored with it, or they think they want it to be prettier. So it's all about finding your own way of doing things. You don't have to go all out to draw all the time, but if you want to, then you can. I like to draw in mine, but I also do collage and stuff, and I do diagrams and things. Like if I'm doing something like this, I would rather draw that, but you don't have to. Those are stickers. So, a bit of everything. That's what I like in mine. Other people like to look at pages and pages of really neat diagrams and writing in a single colour of pencil or pen, you know. So I need to layer this up somehow, so I think what I'll do is draw in the bits. My shoulder's too wide. That's better. I think I'll just sketch in the bits that I know where I want them to be. Hands. I hate drawing hands. Let's see how much can we cover with the hair. That's what I like to, that's the game I like to play. How much can we cover? Not a huge amount, but shoulders are still not quite right, but it'll be fine. Long hair will give them a shawl. Long hair will give them a shawl, yeah. Well, how to draw legs? Give them a long skirt. Actually think it would look better if her skirt came along this way, actually. So it looks like she's got her legs out underneath her in front. That's better. She's got more room for her legs to be there than she has for them to be tucked up here. Just kind of do it like that and then fudge it. There we go. It's fine. That shoulder's still not right, but You know what, let's just give her long hair on that side as well, and then we don't have to worry about it. A bit hanging down this side so it doesn't look odd. I think her back versus her front. Her back is too long versus her front, but it's a sketch. It's not meant to be a perfect representation. I don't do life drawing, so she'll do. I like her. She's pretty. So her dress will go in there somewhere. So let's give her a neckline around here somewhere. I think I'll probably do the flowers in acrylic, because then that means I can paint over what's already there. Let that dry now. You're cross-legged in a field full of flowers. Yeah, it's the way to do it. I mean, yeah, learning to do stuff is good, and you should, and so on, but when you're just drawing for fun, I think it's far more important to just have fun. And if you come to a bit that you can't really draw, and you know you can't draw it, just cover it up with something so you don't have to draw it. I'm really liking the sketchy line look at the moment. I've been doing a lot of hard outlining for illustrations and things, and for like the art challenge, the April art challenge, and I'm like, you know what, I'm bored with precise lines. If you scribble, you don't have to have a precise line. I'm liking the whole flow, I guess, of having lots of different things going on. Okay. Oops, sorry, I keep moving that away. Let's come out again. There we go. So it's Beltane, not Midsummer, so I don't want to go too crazy with the old colour palette. I think I want to keep it fairly light. So I think I'm going to do kind of pinky purpley colours rather than bright reds and yellows. Almost didn't have enough for that one. Oh, I bought about 10 of these for £1.80 from China. I want to use that nice soft mauve. Where is it? Jellyfish. There it is. I love this colour. Oh, got green all over me. It's the one thing about these markers. They're lovely to use, but once you get them on your hands, you can't get them off again. Oh yeah, didn't I do a swatch of them the other day? I thought I'd done a swatch of them. Maybe I did it in a vlog that I haven't edited yet. They're really pretty, and they match the Liquitex muted colours. This is the mermaid markers, and this is the muted colours. As you can see, they are almost identical, although this one, that's the muted pink. No, that's the muted violet, sorry. That's the pink that comes in the shipwrecked thing. That's the one that comes in the original. The original is nearer to the muted violet than the bright pink is. So jellyfish is better than gills. But other than that, these match exactly. Look at them. Even that purple, even that purpley grey matches exactly. So that's good. Now I've got a watercolour version of my favourite colours. I think I'm going to just do a whole dress in this. Let's use a big brush. You bent the needle on your sewing machine? Did you go through too many layers, or did you hit something hard? Bending it is quite impressive. I mean, they break quite easily, but bending it, wow. Doom and gloom colours, I love them. They're not doom and gloom, they're like jewel tones, they're beautiful. I do love these mermaid markers, I have to say. I still don't know who sent me my set. Nobody's owned up yet. Fairly certain it wasn't Jane. Oh, you hit something. It might have been the bobbin got out of line underneath. That's happened to me before. Or if you had a pin in it. Your whole wardrobe could be classed as doom and gloom colours. Yeah. That muted set, I'll send you the link that I have, Luna. Hopefully she's got some left. I got mine from Canada because they're like 17, 18 pounds here. I got mine from Canada for £4. I'm going to make her a brunette. I think the brunette will look nice with the mauve. Maybe she wants it to be a surprise secret. Well, apparently, nobody's told me. Nobody's owned up. It's got to be somebody from the UK, I think, because it's come from eBay UK. Although, you can buy from anywhere, can't you, and have it sent anywhere. Because I've bought stuff from America before and had it shipped. Because it was cheaper. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily follow, does it? But... if you don't give them crazy Rapunzel hair, are you even drawing? Okay. Let's get some pinky colours going. It's that nice coral colour, that works for cheeks. Okay, let's not do the Joker. Paper's getting a bit wet now. I'm going to have to let it dry for a minute. She says, adding more water. Little one always adds crazy long hair and adds owls to every picture. Good for her. Go for it. God, I can't believe it's only 5:30 and it's getting dark. Well, 6, but it's getting dark. It's Beltane, guys. And it's getting dark at 6 o'clock. It's crazy how dark it is in my room, look. And that's still with 3 lights on. Madness. Madness. Okay, I'm going to clean up some of this background. Because I went a bit crazy this side. teach the dog to do it? I think your little one might have trouble reaching. Okie dokie. Yeah, we need to let that dry a second. Let's find some colours. I don't want to go too crazy coloured, but I've got a nice peachy pink here. Corally peachy pink. That would probably do. I've got that nice yellow ochre colour there. Let's start with those, pink and yellow. That's very spring-like, and I've got a nice mauve one somewhere. Let's use that one. Okay, where's my big scrubby brush? Yay! Draw along. That's what I like to see. Let's have a look. Which count? Oh, hang on. Did you tag me? Nope. Yay! There we go. Drawing along. She's very good. You went all the way and did legs. Wow. Very nice. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, well. There we go. Celestial Sky. Yeah, one's coloured and one's pastel. The coloured ones are really nice. They're actually very muted. The big set, the original set, they're actually surprisingly good. I really like them. I didn't get the pastel set. The pastel set doesn't interest me. But there's one, I think it might be the Celestial Sky, that's glittery. So if you get those, let me know what they're like, because I wasn't sure. What is that? What's my hair doing? Craziness. You enjoy drawing legs? You weird woman. Right, I think I'm going to do her crown in kind of pinky purples. Might be a little bit too big, but no mind. Let's do purples. Oops. Let's do a mix first. Let's give these some shadow. It's so funny going from painting very, very precise to painting very, very loose like this. The one thing I find is that when I paint loose, I try and paint too fast. It's almost like in order to paint loosely, my brain thinks it has to go at the speed of knots. Too wet, too wet. Need to let that dry a bit. Whoops, gone off the page again, sorry. Okay. Too wet. Let it dry, woman. Let it dry. Oh, I'm still painting on it. For goodness sake. Stop it. Stop it. I think the crown's got a bit cray-cray. It's a bit more Easter bonnet than flower crown, but you know, never mind. Can all be fixed. In fact, I think if I cut back in with some of that lighter colour, which is what I like to do, can significantly reduce the size without doing a paint over. That bit in the middle is still wet. Leave it alone. It just gives you a bit more, like you can see through it a bit more. I'm going to go in with pencil anyway, so it's not like it matters. My paint is always just the first layer. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to dry, grey lavender, purple. Might be a bit too dark. What colour's that? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, there's my purples. Might need some of these purples replacing soon. Preferably before I sharpen them down so small. I don't know what. Oh, that's Parma Violet. That's Violet, and this one is Lilac. Armour Violet, Violet, Lilac. Need to replace those three. I need to find a landscape artist who uses Prismacolors so that I can swap all my... Oh, that's too short to even do in my sharpener anymore. Ugh. I hate sharpening pencils like this, but this is the colour I need, so we're going to have to go with it. Yeah, I need a replacement one of these. Yeah, I need to find a landscape artist who wants all my blues and greens and wants to swap lots of purples and flesh tones with me. Hello, Bubba girl. Oh, it's absolutely hammering down. No wonder it went dark. Of course Miss Maddie wants to go for a wee-wee because it's raining. She'll take one look outside and she'll go, no thanks, actually, maybe not. Oops, I've gone off the page again, sorry. Chameleon Art Products, they're the, they do those markers, don't they, that I cannot get on with. I haven't seen anything they do other than markers. Maddie. Maddie, leave it. Leave it. Hey! It's enough. Stop. Maddie! Leave it. Maddie! Jeez Louise. Give it a rest. Yeah, I tried the markers and I couldn't get on with them. I couldn't get them to work. No matter what I did with them, they didn't do what they said they were supposed to do. And I'd watch all these YouTube videos of other people just making it look so easy, and I eventually threw them in the corner and a half. Life's too short to play with frustrating products. I'm not a huge fan of alcohol markers in the first place, and they certainly didn't do me any favours. It didn't make me feel like I was missing out on anything, so. My inner precisionist is starting to try and take over now and go, oh, this is a little bit too loose. You need to I need to pull it back and make it not quite so loose now. My inner illustrator is going. Ben says hi to Maddie. Hi, Ben. Maddie rarely barks, but there are just some people. The Rag and Bone Man, she hates him. There's a little Jack Russell that lives around the back of us that keeps coming on her bit of path and she hates it. Most people, she's like, oh, there's people walking by, whoop-de-doo. But occasionally someone goes past that she really does not like. Okay, big old sunflowery type yellow daisy things. Oh, they're weird. They're only like, they're kind of like that sort of shape, but they're only half a flower. How weird. And then they've got, looks a bit of brown watercolour with that acrylic. That'll make it darker. Peculiar flowers. Right, let's get some more of that pink up there, I think. I don't want that pink though, that's a bit wishy-washy, that pink. Have some proper pink. If you're going to do proper pink, let's do proper pink. I don't know, it's from a photo, so I don't think they are actually half flowers. I think they're just kind of shaped like shuttlecocks. It's just the way they're photographed. That's better. I'm not a big fan of bright pink, but that's definitely better than the other one. I'll stick with the purple. I like that purple. Just won't put quite so much of it in on this second layer. Everything's getting a bit muddy here. I need to stop putting paint there. That's better. I need a slightly brighter yellow on those daisies as well. I think they're daisies. I think they're really big daisies. Oh yeah, that's good. That I like. Black-eyed Susies, that's the one, yes. I think they're kind of shuttlecock shaped though. I don't think they're just like half flowers. I think they're actually like the black bit is at the top and then the flowers hang down. They've probably opened really wide or something, I don't know. They're pretty anyway. Now I need to let that dry. I'm terrible at letting things dry. I don't like letting things dry. Let's do some more on her hair. She could do with some more colour in her hair, I think. Let's give her some reddish brown in there. You saw that coming, didn't you? That's better. That's not dry yet. drifting off camera, don't I? Sorry about that. Maybe if I put it there, move the camera. Yeah, that crown definitely got a little bit too big there. But hey ho. Ooh, glittery. Why not, I say. If you don't add a bit of glitter, are you even painting? Help lift that muddy bit in the middle anyway. Yes. Okay. That's better. Whoops. I think there's black on those flowers, but I don't want to use black because I think it'd be too harsh. I'm going to use really dark brown. How to kill your brush, your pen. Get acrylic paint all over it. I like. A bit too much. Let that dry and then I'll go over it with a little bit of white and it will tone it down a bit. The dry lighter. What dry lighter? You mean this? This isn't going to dry lighter, it's over acrylic. That's the colour it is. But I will put a little bit of white over it and then it will be the colour I want. It went a little bit neon, that's all. There we go, that's better. I like it. I like it. Put a bit of God, these are dry. They might be heading for the bin. Okay, that's better. Good old trusty tricloth. brunette schmoonette. I like my redheads. There we go. One day I might draw a girl with different coloured hair, but I think it's highly unlikely. There isn't a white mark there, by the way, it's just the way the light is catching it. I'm tempted to put blue behind her, but I don't want to because blue to me says summer, not spring. No, I think I'll leave it. Let's put a lighter yellow on here as well. There we go, that's better. I like that. She's got glittery bits in her crown. Kind of feel like she needs glittery bits somewhere else. There it is. Hi Mandy, I'm just finishing. That's better. Oh, she's got glittery in more places. I like that. That's cool. I'm literally just finished, Mandy. Sorry. So if you want to have a go at your own Beltane page using my cobbled together reference picture. See, she's close, but she's not exact. She's not meant to be. But it's there. You can find the thing down in the description, the link to the picture, if you want to download it and have a go. And if you have a go at your own, tag me on Instagram at Romany or hashtag RhomanysRealm so that I'll see it. Still don't know where my eraser went from my pencil. It poofed. It's probably on the floor. Oh, it might. Oh, I think it went down my shirt actually. I think it went down my collar. Nope. Just poofed. Yeah, sorry, man. At least you got the end this time, because it's finishes at 7 on a Wednesday. Don't normally catch that much on a Friday, do you? So there is that. Right, thanks for joining me, guys, and I will see you again on Friday? Yeah, Friday. This month on Patreon we're doing some more astrology, we're doing some lithomancy, so we'll be looking at rocks and runes and hagstones and stuff like that. Oh, you've been moving. Ugh. I hate moving. I never ever want to move ever again. It's inevitable I'm going to have to, but at some point, but hopefully not soon. What else are we doing? Even with the gloom colours. They're not gloom colours. I put bright pink in there and yellow. And glitter. Look, and bright green. I think it's just the lighting, to be honest. Yeah, next class for Patreon is tomorrow. And then on Saturday we're doing our Stitch and Witch. So tomorrow is Beltane chat and coffee chat. And deciding what we're going to do with the other 2 weeks of the month. So I'll see you guys then. And hopefully at some point I'll get the rest of my vlog footage edited, because I've got a vlog from last week that I haven't done. Okay. Cheers, guys. Bye.